check my sort. Well, let's fix that. There, I'm again now. We're all good. All right. Confirm settings. Hey, folks. So, my holy french fries out there. We are playing Saints Bud. I am Saints Bud. And you are watching Whatever Wednesday, where I play pretty much whatever I want. Tonight we're doing something a little extra. In addition to streaming to YouTube, we're also streaming live to the House of Cards gaming channel. I sort of hope that the gaming channel qualifies all games, including video. So, as you can see, we have the menu for Jurassic Evolution World 2 up tonight. The story started with the earth-shattering event, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and leading toward the monumental events of Jurassic World Dominion. We also have Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory more or less plays through the pivotal moments of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films had their own mark and a range of what-if scenarios. Those sound kind of interesting. Challenge mode is obviously Race Against the Clock, build 5-star park. We can do our own thing in sandbox mode. We can go to the store. We can check what the DLC is. Let's do the campaign. We'll start things off in the DWF campaign. Lead the efforts of the DWF, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, to control, conserve, and continue wild dinosaurs. Now rampage across the USA. Lovely. If this is your first time playing, we recommend starting here. Okay, I think we shall.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. A scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time, we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time to reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences.
King Services is asking if potential species of eaten by other dinosaurs should be removed as soon as possible. We are heading for Arizona.
To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different.
Maybe.
I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
Okay, so this is the department. This is our DFC base in Arizona.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is. But let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it.
So you're eaten by a dinosaur.
You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction.
Yeah, what a fabulous job.
And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP.
Right.
Start with a response facility,
Okay.
equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
And a capture team helicopter.
Okay. Structure responses. And we get the toolbar to hold up, folks. Slight issue occurred. Cyber's mucking around some wires. Cyber's my tank, in case you don't know. Knock driver, so I had to refresh the window.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Okay, so. Place a backup generator. I wish it would tell me. Oh, there's the power. So backup generator now in place. Connect response. Connect. Yeah, connect response facility to path.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Okay, locate the prior dinosaur in the surrounding area by using the compass at the top of the screen. Cool. Approach the dinosaur and then press R switch to aim mode. When in aim mode, left mouse trigger will fire the gun. Tranquilizer darts and stimulant darts can be used to wake tranquilizer darts. Stimulant darts can be used if a dinosaur has been tranked to wake it. That is being administered.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or two.
What's the
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Back to base then. Over amount to get this.
Take you back to controls.
What happened? Oh. I guess it. Okay. Sure. Hey, I'm good. As long as I'm good. I tried to pop thing back. That worked for me. Okay, how do we get the dinosaur into the thing? Where's the dinosaur? Yeah, that doesn't help. Did you guys leave the dinosaur out there? Holy crud, yes they did. What am I paying you guys for? Seriously. Where are you going?
Altering position.
I don't know why they're returning to base again. I'm gonna take over if that's true, because you guys can't And this is another reason I keep the stuff windowed. Huh. All right, we're going to torque this up. Done. Got the transport tool from the left-hand sidebar menu. All right, let's try this again. No indication. Right. Being escaped immediately causing the control, which will send them back to this. Okay. Wow, hey, this is a great tutorial, isn't it? Where's the dinosaur? There it is.
En route to collect the asset.
Pause time using space, take stock of important moment to plan your facility. Slow down time using 4. Accelerate time to 3, skip through process such as dinosaur training. Moderate use of accelerated time to ensure problems in your facility don't get out of hand.
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Assets in the air.
I've said it before again about tutorials, folks. I will say it again. I don't care how experienced you are. If you're doing a tutorial, you should assume the player has never touched this game before. You can make the tutorial skippable if you want to, and I have no issue with that. But if it's something like this, like you should start here. Usually means just follow a tutorial and you should take them step by step.
Asset has been transported.
Whew, I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kinda hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Place down.
There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Place down. Dedicated viewers for non-herbivores will be found inside.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
We really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Reporting asset status.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pets instead? Better? We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
Put the ranger post inside the enclosure. Now assign a team. Done.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Great. Vehicle. Like, nope, nope. Okay, so there's a wild triceratops now running around loose. So we have to go get it. Down. Boom. Back to base. I needed renew enclosure. I know, where's the base? Oh, okay. All right, sounds good.
up asset. Asset collection request received.
All right, boys and girls, let's get these dinosaurs in.
Asset has been collected. Transit has commenced.
And while these guys are doing that, I'm going into here and I'm going to get some. These are herbivores, if I recall, right? So. Trees.
Delivery has been completed. Transportation complete.
There we go. How come I see two dinosaurs? Only two though. That's because the game ignored my other transport call. That's right. Where's transport?
Asset requiring collection.
There you guys go. So we're not tranquilizing. I'm just straighten you out. Once the other dinosaur comes in, we'll send a ranger team in. Well, actually, we can also do this, right?
Transportation underway.
Good. Something's pissed. I don't know what, but something's pissed. And the question then becomes, really, what to know?
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay. Oh, a few of our buddies are in the gamer.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Dinosaurs of the same species will form territory around them as they move. Cool. Dinosaurs only consider areas into their territory when determining what their comfort level is. Territory is not frequently visited shrinks over time to match the latest changes in the dinosaur environment. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm getting out of here. What? Okay, so what do you guys like that will help? I'm gonna herbivore. They probably want plants. Absolutely throw it on some plants from this guy. Put some nice trees. Okay, some trees. Clover, that's fine too. Fruit and nuts. Ooh, let's throw some fruit and nuts back there. So comfort's at 100%. Excellent, excellent. See, the dinosaurs want, they want some food. They want things to eat. I am more than happy to give them food. I don't know why the other guy needs a feeder. I mean, he can just eat fish up the lake, apparently. Okay. The Triceratops have to be observable from a person coming forward for comfort and food. They don't need dedicated feeders, right? Because they just eat plants. So we need to make sure that original research viewing gallery. Okay, that was that building. Tried to bring me up into the yard. Response gallery. That's exhibition center. Research viewing gallery. A platform that provides close to dinosaurs. Enclosure fences close to the feeders. Okay, so we want to put one here. Yeah, that will pretty much, that should pretty much get the entire enclosure covered. Unless they go into the back. But, you know, you need some privacy, right? Okay, the dinosaurs are happy.
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
Use operations. Every time it goes in there, it gets into the thread. Dude, seriously. Okay, done.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated.
Indeed.
Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you can find one as rough and tumble as I am.
I still not got it, but we'll do our best. Huh. Scientists, team members, of staff need to perform specific tasks. Browse the recruitment page, see which scientists are able to recruit. And science 3 skills 1, logistics, genetics, and welfare. Each task is a set skill requirement that needs to be met by the assigned scientist. Overspending a particular skill requirement will decrease the duration of the task. Cool. So when do you get a scientist? Recruit new scientist. Welfare, logistics 2 out of 7, genetics 1 out of 4, and welfare 0 out of 4. You completed a degree in paleontology at Princeton University, have fun at the paleontology club, apologize for finish school. You must have a range of talents, including juggling and parry. Okay, the scientists are recruited.
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
Let's not miss it.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
I've received an incident alert about dangerous dinosaur proximity to the public outskirts of Las Vegas. 200 have been reported and will need us in a live capture to immediately capture and tame the threat.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
All right, we gotta get the new enclosure built. Okay, fence. We got him.
Asset in transit.
Or give me 2 minutes. You know. Oh, there's only one Stegosaurus. I thought there were multiple Stegosauruses. Nope, just the one. Hello, friend Stegosaurus.
Asset has been delivered.
Oh, there is more than one Stegosaurus. Oh yeah, there's 3 of them.
Asset transportation underway. Commencing asset transit.
Here come the other
Transporting
Stegosaurus.
asset.
think Stegosaurus was also herbivores?
Asset transportation complete. Asset delivery confirmed.
Power generators consume fuel over time depending on how much power is being drawn from them. Right. Ranger teams, capture teams, tasks. These are stored in their respective buildings. Resupply fuel from the buildings info panel is required. Uh-oh. We have a problem. We have a big problem.
Asset transported.
That was close. That was very close.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only, you said it.
Hang on, we have some problems, I gotta say. Basically, our base just went out. Okay, so we got a ranger team inbound, so we need to again think. I'm pretty sure that Stegosaurus teams are Stegosauruses are once again herbivores, so that means they just eat plants, which again we can totally throw down. I think you guys will lovingly enjoy some fruit trees. Hey, you can give you a little, privacy. That works, and we'll put the observation area there, so I can the water there. There we go. Nice water for you. And last but not least, oh, they're all visible, so that's good. Where the heck's our ranger team? Our ranger team is doing its rounds. Okay, the issue is the dinosaurs. These guys like a lot of open space and they don't have it. Okay. What we're gonna do is Missing ground. Where's ground? Ground. Missing open space. Hold up. That one's near complete closure. Now we can safely demolish the fence. Ground crew. Got it. The dinosaurs are happy enough. The mission's clock is ticking. But now I'm available from a research. All right, we got to fix that. So we put one there. They pretty much can't hide. Wow. Path connection complete.
Owen, we have a real problem.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just, well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, the dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
Get to the shelters quickly. Run.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on our safety ratings.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Why couldn't it have been the Stegosaurus or the Triceratops? They wouldn't kill everybody. Your safety rating. Tranquilize each ramping engine using a motor lock on. Select a response team using R. Use a ranger team to mail initiate repairs or assign.
The sandstorm is starting to pass. Please resume your normal working activity.
Yeah, drive right by the fence. Fuck. Okay, well, we have to do something. Relax, because we're just going to repair the fence. Back. The ranger team is coming competent. Can figure out the fence he drove which we You guys might want to deal with this. The fuck? Once we put the dinosaurs back, I think we're going to call it enough. Well, of course you're missing fish. You left her cage.
Heading to collect the asset.
Oh, the shelters are open. Don't worry, guys. The dinosaur is. Don't worry, guys. The dinosaur's been, he's out. Cold. And he wakes up. He keeps so in this nice, comfy little enclosure. Everyone else in their nice, comfy enclosures? Cool.
Delivery complete.
Excellent. I wake up and it's not comfy enclosure. That works for me. That completing Arizona sounds like a perfect way to call it. So we've wrapped up Arizona.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
Big dinosaurs? No, this is how you play God. Now losing the region, oh boy.
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Like I said, that's where the situation heading to Washington, and we're going to wrap things up here. So until then, this is Saint Spud. I know this game was kind of fun, to be honest. That's a girl. This is a girl. Anyway, this has been Saint Spud. Reminding you, whatever game brings you joy, you play it. Since I've completely forgotten what our rotation thing was, we're just gonna restart the loop, which puts it on Thursday. Which means I'll be back tomorrow night for Wednesday. Until then, go in peace to Lord and serve the Lord. As for me, I am out of here.